Santa Clarita's hometown station, AM 1220 KHTS. This is the Prima Pediatrics Healthcare Hour. Streaming live on the web at hometownstation.com. Dr. Feldman is your host, and this is, you can go find out more information about Dr. Feldman and Prima Pediatrics at primapediatrics.net, or, of course, you can give them a call, 424-9000. That's 661-424-9000. And we've been talking about eating habits for kids, and we've kind of, we've touched on some of the bad stuff that kids get into a habit of doing. But I want to ask you, will our kids grow out of this? Will we be able to one day just put a plate of food in front of them and they'll just eat it without any hesitation?
Some of them will, and some of them won't. The majority will, provided their parents don't demonstrate poor eating habits in front of them.
And so you brought that up, though, and that's a really good point. You did that during the break, is a good way to motivate you to eat healthy is don't do it for yourself, do it for your kids.
That's
right?
exactly correct, because most people can't stick with a proper eating habit just for themselves. Even though they know they're overweight, they know they have to do that, and they know it's good for them, and we know that. I mean, and myself included. It's really hard to stick to a proper eating habit if you're only doing it for yourself. On the other hand, if you're doing it for your kids, most parents will do anything for their kids. So they'll be willing to stick to proper eating habits because it's important for their kids, moreover. So it's really important to be motivated to get your kids to eat healthy by eating healthy. Kids learn from their parents, and I've seen this over and over again in my practice and in my personal life. It's interesting. All three of my kids, I demonstrated pretty much healthy eating habits to. And all three of them are very careful, healthy eaters. And all three of them have kids that are healthy eaters. It's amazing. All my kids and all my grandkids eat their vegetables and love their vegetables. It's absolutely amazing. And I don't think it's because we have a genetic quirk, although it's possible. I think it's because I demonstrated to them. In fact, the entire time my kids were growing up, I was quite thin. I'm not skinny thin, but I was always a size 6 until my mid-40s when I got hypothyroid and went through menopause. And now I have no excuse. But again, I ate healthy. My kids ate healthy. My kids are all reasonably proportioned, and they all exercise. We also demonstrated exercise. I get up every morning and exercise, and now my kids as young adults do the same thing. And their kids get the right amount of exercise. So it is that kind of thing that's handed down sociologically. Okay, so if you can do it because of your kids, then everybody gets healthy.
And it's not, and honestly, it'll use that as a motivation because you'll do anything for your kids.
That's exactly
But it's
correct.
also, it's totally going to help you out. And even, maybe you're not even thinking about that, but it's totally going to help you out too.
Right. And the other part of it is you got to consider the double benefit here. Not only are you going to eat healthy for your kids, so you're going to do better, but in addition, you're doing it for another reason for your kids, because if you eat properly and you eat healthy, chances are you'll live longer and live healthy longer. So your kids will not have to take care of you when you are old and sick.
And you can just play with grandbabies.
That's right.
Which, by the way, we've discussed this on the show, but the best job in the world is grandma.
That's right, except for maybe great-grandma.
Oh, that's pretty good too.
Well, my mother used to say that your grandchildren are your reward for not killing your kids.
Yep, that's what my grandmother told me. I felt really good about it too.
She says, you love your kids, but your grandchildren are your heart.
Yeah.
She says, but the great-grands, they're your marrow.
Oh, man, that's a good one. All right. That's a good way to end it.
Yes.
We talked about a ton of stuff, so make sure you listen to this at hometownstation.com, and also it'll be on our YouTube channel as well. So thanks, Dr. Feldman, for stopping by, for discussing everything we discussed. We went through the gamut. We went through a bunch of stuff today.
Yeah, it was kind of a fun show.
Yeah, so primapediatrics.net for more information. Also check out, or you can give them a call at 424-9000, 661-424-9000. Prima Pediatrics Healthcare Hour with Dr. Feldman. Thanks, Doc, for stopping by again.
And I promise I'll show up on time next time.
Okay, it's normally the first Friday of every month.
That's
right.
There
was some
Only
scheduling
the first Friday
conflicts.
this year came out right after New Year's, and Doc kind of was still in a New Year's mode.
Yeah, okay. All right. The Prima Pediatrics Healthcare Hour. This has been, again, the Prima Pediatrics Healthcare Hour with Dr. Feldman on AM 1220 KHTS.
So now